Whatever you thought of Boris Johnson, and you know I think his defenestration was driven by Ramonas to tear the Conservative Party apart, but whatever you think of him, he was a winner. A proven electoral champion against all odds, be it in Labour London versus Red Ken, or 2019, when Theresa May risked driving the Tories into the ground. Sadly, as you know I always feared, fishy Rishi Sunak, who lost with members before being installed as leader in an undemocratic coup, is looking increasingly like a loser. Disastrous new polling by Redfield and Wootton Strategies shows Labour on 53% of the vote in the critical red wall, with the Tories on 26%. Now contrast that to just 1 year ago. So with the incessant MSM Partygate witch hunt in full force, Boris was just, and can you believe this? Look at them side by side, just 3 percentage points behind Labour. The gulf now is 25%. Today in PMQ, Sunak looked defeated, fresh out of ideas, and seemingly accepting a managed decline of his party, rather than fighting the socialist threat posed by a Labour, Lib Dem, Green, SNP stitch-up. Slippery Starmer picked up on that. Look at.
Fortunately for him, the shadow Deputy Prime Minister, the shadow Minister for Women, the shadow Health, Justice, Defence, Business, Northern Ireland and Scotland ministers are all united against more house building in their areas.
You can tell from his answer, not answering his body language, he's actually given up. He's given up.
I think he's noticed that his shadow housing secretary doesn't actually agree with his new policy of concreting over the green belt, Mr. Speaker.
He's given up.
But it wasn't just Labour saying it. The right-wing blog Guido Fawkes tweeted, "Times are getting tough." Rishi looked dejected, head bowed, going through the motions unenthusiastically. Leaders get going when it gets tough. Maybe he's just not a leader. And now some senior Tories are expressing the unthinkable. They're saying the party needs to lose in order to become Conservative again. Can you believe it? One told the Daily Express's David Maddox an ELE is coming at the next election. Now that is the acronym, apparently, for an extinction-level event. And a former cabinet minister even told the newspaper the only way we can rebuild the country with Conservative values is by rebuilding the Conservative Party first and making it Conservative again. But do these people not realise the hell a hard-left socialist Labour government is going to unleash on Britain with their secret mission to do all they can to tie us back to the EU again? So I think the fight back must start. Not giving up, like we saw from Sunak and PMQs today. As Tim Stanley said in the Daily Telegraph this week, the Tories must fight the culture wars or die. The big problem is they've got the wrong leader to do that, and they've just allowed their winner to be hounded out of Parliament thanks to a kangaroo court. But if Rishi doesn't have this fight in him, he must be replaced by someone who does.